I picked up some hamburger and some other beef products, and I can't wait to share this with you. Hello family, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I am Vicki and you are with Grammy in the Kitchen. So there is a farm close to my house. Probably took me about 45 minutes to get there. I reached out to some people on our Azure drop about a good place to find grass-fed, grass-finished beef. And I was sent to a farm called Sunny Horizon. If I can find their website, I'll leave it in the description below. If you live in Central Virginia and you're close to Sunny Horizon, it's a good place to get raw milk, eggs, heavy cream, and other things. They have linked up with another farm called Little Pond Farms, and he has beef, pork, and poultry that he sells. He sells it wholesale, and he also does herd shares where you can buy a quarter, a half, or a whole cow, pig, multiple chickens, all the things. So he has a retail storefront on his property that he can sell bulk meat without purchasing a portion or a whole cow or pig. So I picked up what they call a large family pack. It has different kind of cuts of beef with some hamburger. That was $300. And I went ahead and picked up a 20 pounds that was just ground beef, and that was $200. And then the tax was $5. So I spent $505 on beef. We already ate 2 of the ribeye steaks. We took those to North Carolina with us. We had them with the family. Oh my goodness, it was so tender, so good. CJ, my son, had cooked that on the grill, and it was perfectly cooked. Delicious. And I gave each CJ and Amanda a pound of ground beef for them to try. And we've already had 1 pound of ground beef when we had tacos a couple nights ago. But let me show you everything we had. I've already weighed all of the beef individually to see how many pounds I got for that 300 large family beef pack. So the package that had 2 ribeye steaks was 2 pounds and 13 ounces. This is a pack that has 1 ribeye steak. I want to show you this steak. It is absolutely beautifully marbled. It's gorgeous. And this is 2 pounds and 3 ounces. We have 2 packages of short ribs. One has, looks like 4 pieces. Oh, they each have 4 pieces. And they are 2.52 pounds and 2.14 pounds. We have 3 sirloin steaks, 1.39 pounds, 1.19 pounds, 0.94 pounds, and we have 2 chuck roasts, 1.94 pounds, 1.84 pounds, and then it came with 6 1-pound packages of hamburger. By my calculations, we had over 28 pounds of the beef from the large family beef pack with all the steaks, the roast, the short ribs, and 6 pounds of hamburger. For $300, that comes up to be $10.71 a pound. Yes, I can get organic hamburger at the grocery store cheaper than $10.71, but the fact that I was able to get ribeyes, sirloin, and chuck roast all for $10.71 a pound was worth it to me. Then we went ahead and picked up a $200 20 pounds of just ground beef. And that comes up to $10 a pound. Again, I could buy it at the grocery store, but I'm supporting a local family. I got to meet the man at Little Pond Farm. His name is Matt. Wonderful, wonderful gentleman. Talked about his cows, his pigs, his chickens, the things he does around his farm, additional land he had just purchased. Talked a little bit about his family, his wife, and his kids. It was really nice meeting him. Matt, if you're watching this, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your day to talk to me about all the things you do. I do appreciate that. So I'm getting a good quality beef from a local farm. And yes, I will be purchasing from him in the future. In the spring, we're actually going to be getting some chickens from him because I asked him if I can get chickens after they're killed and dressed, if you would say, if I can get them before he puts them in his freezers, because I like to break my own chickens down into fryer parts, the boneless, skinless parts, separate the wings for a different meal. And he says, that's fine. We just have to work out a schedule when it becomes time to take care of the chickens until I can pick them up, because there's going to be a small window that I need to get there and get those chickens, and then I need to process them and get them in the freezer. You can go to Facebook Marketplace and ask if someone knows a good farm in their area where they can buy wholesale beef, pork, or chicken. If you are part of the Azure community, you can ask people in your Azure drop where they get their beef, or maybe somebody in your Azure drop actually raise beef cattle and you can get meat from them. So you're supporting a local family, feeding your family good quality meat, and everybody wins. Everybody wins. So I am excited about this. We used one of these ground beef for tacos the other night, and it is really good, very flavorful. It's a little bit greasier than I'm used to. I just have to take an account for that, but it was still really good. The ribeye we had in North Carolina with the family was just fell apart, cooked perfect. It was delicious. I'm excited to come up with a recipe for the sirloin and the chuck roast, and also the short ribs. I made a short rib recipe probably over 20 years ago. It was really, really good. Do I remember it? No, I don't. But we'll do it together. I was able to get some room in the freezer, and they're going to go back in there. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for Sunny Horizons, who is linked up with Little Pond Farms, where you can get all your dairy products and also your meat products. If you live in the Central Virginia area, please reach out to them and tell them Grammy sent you and you're excited to have some of their meat. And as we're cooking this, you're going to come along with us and enjoy it. Oh, and I ended up with a total of 26 pounds of beef, 20 pounds from the $200 box of just ground beef, plus 6 pounds to go with the large family beef bundle. I gave one to CJ, one to Amanda, and we had one. That's a total of 26 pounds, and we still have 21 pounds. That might last us a couple months. I'm really excited about that. So until next time, you have a blessed day. Bye, family. Now you need to go back in the freezer.